everyone, and welcome to Current Events Past Opinions. I'm Sofia Montagna.
I'm Gabby Gomez.
And I'm Linda Smits.
In today's episode, we will be covering 3 current events and interviewing individuals whose legacies are being affected by these events.
I'll be discussing corruption within the church with Martin Luther.
I'll be discussing politics with Genghis Khan.
And I will be discussing whether ISIS will make a comeback with Hammurabi.
These are shaping up to be some very interesting interviews, so let's get right into it. First up, Sofia interviewing Hammurabi.
So, I hear you wrote a code of laws. Can you tell me about that?
So, when I was in power during the Babylonian Empire, there was crime everywhere you turned. And I changed this by setting up Hammurabi's Code, named after me, obviously. They were called Hammurabi's Code. They were perhaps the first set of laws ever recorded. They intended to fiercely punish wrongdoers to guarantee they won't misbehave again.
Where was your empire present day?
My empire is in present-day Iraq.
How do you think this code of laws influenced your power over your subjects?
Yeah, with my efficient law system, my empire functioned at its greatest ability. But before that could happen, I needed to make a couple of changes. I'm a strong believer that equal punishment should exist with equal sides of the crime. So I established a new code of laws that successfully kept order throughout my fast-growing empire and granted me supreme power.
Do you think that you set a precedent for violent radical groups in the Middle East?
I am known as the ruler who united all of southern Mesopotamia under a single governing body by creating a code of laws that will be used as a blueprint for many empires to come.
Now, Lento will interview with the great Genghis Khan.
So, as we all know, you ruled the Mongolian Empire and led it to many victories. You brought unity to almost all of Asia that you conquered. What do you think is the lasting effect of this today?
I've done many great things for all of Asia. The trade routes that I established reinvented trade and cultural diffusion for the next 500 years. These trade routes allowed for ideas to be spread, which led to new technology being invented. I also spread the Black Death, which I think if it didn't happen, we would not be where we are in our world today. This is because if the Dark Ages never happens, then maybe the Golden Age would have never happened. I say I left a pretty good legacy in this world.
Some say the current president in North Korea, Kim Jong-un, is the modern-day Genghis Khan. Do you think he ruled like you did?
Yes, I do think I'm comparable with that great leader. We both believe in keeping our people in line using strict practices. We also both believe to use fear to control our people because it's the best way to stay in control, and we both enjoy our lavish lifestyles.
Thanks for coming to talk with me. Gabby will now interview former clergy member Martin Luther.
So, Martin Luther, what was your original intention when writing your 95 Theses?
My intentions were to bring light to the corruption in the Roman Catholic Church, and in doing so, I indirectly led the Protestant Reformation in order to change the behavior of the Church and the people in it. Namely, I wanted to end the sale of indulgences in exchange for salvation.
How do you think your ideas have been carried out in present time?
I feel that the Church has listened to what I've proposed somewhat, but there are always improvements to be made. My ideas have sprouted many to follow their own path of worship. I couldn't be happier that now there are churches for people to follow.
What is your opinion on the recent allegations that have been put on the Church regarding corruption and prejudice ideals being preached?
The Roman Catholic Church has always been corrupt, and perhaps always will be. My main focus has been to make religion fit for all, and connect all with God. This is the good Christian life we should follow, and those who do not follow this are not faithful in the Lord's eyes.
If you hadn't been able to project your views as far as you did, what do you think the present world may have looked like?
I feel that my impact changed religion entirely. My stance created a movement to follow your own beliefs, and now there are all of the branches of Christianity, including the Protestant branch.
Thank you so much, Martin Luther.
And that's all for this segment.
Of Current Events Past Opinion. Hammurabi.
Genghis Khan.
And Martin Luther. Thank you so much for watching and have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye. Is this a joke? And that's all for this segment. With
What?
I also spread the black.
If you hadn't been able to put two.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Current Events Past Opinions. That's all for this segment.
Wait, I thought I was saying
Hello everyone, and welcome to Current Events Past Opinions. I'm Sofia.
You bought it.
The bubonic plague.
I also spread the bubonic plague. I can't do it. Bubonic.
The Black Death.
Black Death.
That's all for this segment.
Current Events Past Opinions. No.
I can't speak.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, no, it's just the interviews again.
That's all for this segment.
Emma?
We're just gonna cut parts.